Good evening, everyone. Zach with Zach's Weather Shack here, and well, let's have some fun, huh? This is the first storm I've got to call, and it took until March 12th, but hey, let's get into it. This is the current conditions from the GFS model, and as you can see, the storm isn't organized yet, but what we have is two pieces of energy that are eventually going to merge. We have one right here, right in Colorado, and this is our source of moisture here in the Gulf, and what they're going to do is they're going to merge together and create a bomb right off the coast. And in the next I would say 12 to 18 hours, they're eventually going to get closer. As you can see, it's much more organized here. Here's one source of energy and the other one. And as you can see in the next slide, they're going to merge, and here's the bomb right here. Now, the good news about this storm is it's really a win-win situation. So let's say the track is more western. What's going to happen is that I'll move the rain-snow line west, which means you may get some mixing in, but it'll provide much more moisture. So you'll have snow falling at rates at about 2 or 3 inches per hour rather than if it tracks east. The good news is you have enough cold air so that it's all going to be snow, and it'll be 1 or 2 inches per hour, but at least there won't be any mixing. So really, there isn't any way this storm can miss us. I've seen a lot of, I guess you could say, scared forecasting from other meteorologists, and to be honest, I don't understand it. Your goal is to give your viewers your opinion, and I understand you want to be cautious, but just give them if you're going to be wrong, you're wrong. It is what it is. So my take on it is that right now, if we take a look at the GFS this is Tuesday at 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Now, I think the storm is going to start right around 9 or 10 p.m. on Monday night, but the brunt of the storm should come around Tuesday at 4 or 5 a.m. That's when we should have the most moisture and we should have that cold air locked in. But from the GFS model, you can see the rain-snow line is well to the east of us, so we wouldn't have to worry about any rain at this time. If we look at the next slide from the GFS, this is 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Tuesday. Again, still heavy snow, and the rain-snow line is still well east of us, so no mixing worried about from the GFS. And we take a look at the third slide, and this is 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Tuesday. So again, it's still going to be snowing, probably not as fast of a rate as before, but as you can see, it's still going to somewhat linger into Tuesday night. If we look at temperatures Tuesday night, anything that melts because of sun angle or anything like that is definitely going to freeze late Tuesday night into Wednesday. As you can see, temperatures, they're going to be well below freezing, 23 degrees in Anne Arundel County. So kids, you're probably going to be off school for Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, because our high Wednesday is only going to be 31 degrees. So we'll see what happens with that. And these are the snow totals from the GFS, right now showing 14 inches for the Pasadena, Glen Burnie area. If we take a look at the European model, it has a very sharp cutoff because it has one of those westerly tracks where you have a bit of mixing of precipitation mixed in with the storm. But as you can see, as long as you're in northern Anne Arundel County, you're going to see up to a foot of snow, according to the European model. And if we take a look at the Canadian model, it shows much higher snow totals. It has more moisture, more cold air wrapped in, so you could see 16 inches if you're near Baltimore or in northern Anne Arundel County, where most of my viewers are from. So, if we take a look at, now, you're going to hear the term blizzard because wind gusts could be in excess of 30 to 35 miles per hour. That's what this model is showing, the GFS. This is about 30 knots, so that would be about 45 mile per hour gusts. That is well within the range for blizzard conditions. So this was my first call snow map, and I think this is looking pretty good right now. If you're in northern Anne Arundel County, I think you're going to see anywhere from 12 to 14 inches to be exact. the more northern parts of Baltimore County, you could see upwards of 16 inches or more, according to the models. And this is really where the battle zone is going to be between the rain and the snow. If you get the mixing in, it is going to take down your snow totals a lot. So it could be, 4 or 5 inches in southern Anne Arundel County if it does mix in. If it doesn't, then you're definitely going to be in that 8 to 10 inch range. So once the storm gets closer and the nowcasting will begin, we'll be able to look at the short range models and really see where that rain snow line sets up. So that's my explanation for the storm. I'll have my final call mapped tomorrow for the snow totals right around maybe 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching me and looking at my updates and everything. I really appreciate. And, I understand it's March and everybody wants spring, but as Joe Bastardi says, enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got. Have a great night, everyone.